New into stock we have a Volkswagen Golf 2-litre TDI BlueMotion Tech GTD DSG. DSG is the automatic bit. It's 2016 on a 16 plate and it's the 184 brake horsepower model. The car's done 40,470 miles and it's 2 registered owners. We have 2 keys for it. The fuel economy: urban 49.6, extra urban 65.7, and combined is 58.9. The 0 to 62 time of 7.8 seconds, but it is the higher brake horsepower engine, so it'll catch pigeons if you want it to. Beautiful car. We've just had the alloy wheels refurbed. They're diamond cut and black, and the car's in lovely condition inside and out. We'll just take you for a ride in it now. Keyless entry and keyless ignition. That's the key there. As long as you've got it anywhere in the car, we'll put it in the cup holder for now. Foot on brake, start the car. The car's got Sat-Nav, it's automatic, it's the DSG box, it's got paddle shift on the steering wheel here. While I remember, height and reach adjustable steering wheel. We've got power folding door mirrors. And I think it's also got mood lighting, which is probably the biggest waste of money ever, but it's already on the car and don't cost any more on a used vehicle. Nav on there. It's finished in Tornado Red. It harks back to the old days with this checkered cloth upholstery, sports seats. Remember when the GTI first came out and it was a revelation, and it kind of still is. It's what other cars or the hot hatches are measured by, and whether they come anywhere near it. I remember a long time ago we used to deal with a policeman who always had the latest, supposedly fastest car, and he swapped his Golf GTI in for an MG Maestro, and then he came to me to swap it in for an Astra GTE. But you've never seen anybody so disappointed in a car in your life after he'd come out of the GTI into the MG. The Astra GTE was a bit better, but he always said that he always loved his Golf, and to be fair, they are a great car, whether it be the GTI or diesel, whatever, they're a great car. We'll just knock that silly stop-start system off. I don't understand why they put that on cars. It always reminds me of when you see a dog come out of the sea and it shakes, and it starts off at the tip of its nose and shakes all the way to its tail. That's what effectively your car's doing every time it starts up. It's being turned over from a little motor in there and the whole car shakes. It seems a silly idea to me. Anyway, back to the good points. So the automatic gearbox is absolutely tremendous. You can have it in drive or click down again, you're in sport. If you knock the gear stick across, you can use it as manual, a kind of stick shift. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but the paddle shift on the left for down, and on the right for up. It's the 184 brake horsepower version, and it's a pretty quick car, and it's quite economical. I think the road tax is £66 for 6 months and 120 for 12. So even though you've got a good powerful car, the road tax isn't crippling. Just check the yep, passenger side's working, driver's side's working fine. So your electric door mirror switch is there, also your global lock-in, your electric windows here, seats are nice and comfortable. There's a seat height adjuster on the right hand side, front central armrest with a little bit of storage space, and the wheels are absolutely immaculate, gloss black and diamond cut, real nice contrast. And then we've got this carbon effect. They do have a special name for it, but it's insets to the door cards and the dash. Also the gear tunnel here. You've got little bits of polished aluminium around the 3 spokes of the sports steering wheel. Again, door handles, and around the gear selector. I have driven this car before. It's very, very nice. Plenty of room in the back seats fold down, and also it's got a lot of cars you kind of have to get in the back and then pull a little trigger on the seats, and it's not always that easy. Fold it down, then go around the other side. From this, you open the tailgate, and there's 2 catches at either side. You pull the catch and the seat folds down itself. We've got hill hold here, or auto hold. That's because it hasn't got a proper handbrake, and of course the electric handbrake is either on or off, and you can't feather the accelerator to take up the slack and move off up a hill while you're releasing your handbrake, but with the hill hold that does it automatically for you. Look at that. Well, Joinery Limited, you need to invest in a Sat-Nav or learn to drive properly. Nice car coming up on the outside, just what you need on a day like today. SL400. And I'm going too fast. We'll just set this cruise control. Top button. For the sharp-eyed viewers amongst you, you will notice a bit of a continuity nightmare here. Before, I couldn't get the adaptive cruise control working, and the reason is that the trade plate was blocking the radar control. So I'll just take you back up the motorway just to prove the active cruise control works and to show you how it works. Now, for instance, if it was on, it would have just stopped me running into the back of that lady, but We'll go up the motorway again. Okay, so from this button here we can select speed limiter, adaptive cruise control. We'll go for adaptive cruise control, and then get to 70 miles an hour, or we'll get to 60 miles an hour. Set it, it shows you there on the dash, like a distance control comes on, and you can set that distance with this. You can reduce it or increase it. So I'll increase it, and then I'll override the cruise control, and we'll just get a bit closer to this little Fiat 500 in front. So set. Actually, I can't really do that because they're going too fast. So we'll just reduce it until we get into traffic. So there we go, we'll set it, and that's slowed me down because of this car in front, and as he accelerates, so the car's picking up speed. I'm not touching anything here, but it's just setting me at that distance in front. I'll just reduce it a little bit, and there we go, it's accelerating again. Back up to 70 because I've reduced the space. Just increase it again. It's knocking my speed back. So the active cruise control is working. Unfortunately, the trade plate was blocking it. So I'm quite happy with the car. Everything's okay. We've got no wheel wobbles, no rattles, no vibrations anywhere. I'm happy to take it back to the garage now, and all it will need is a warranty check and a cell service before it goes out. Phew. Lovely car here coming around, another nice car on a day like this, 25 CK. Great steering on the Golf, great handling. .70 miles an hour into 6th. We're doing just less than 2,000 revs. it is adaptive cruise control and is supposed to keep you a certain distance from the car in front. So there's something amiss there, but to be honest, that's what these road tests are for. We do this before we put them in the workshop to make sure everything's all right and we can find any faults before the car goes out to the customer. So although I could do without it, at least we'll be able to fix it before it goes out. So here we've got the mode button, we've got start stop off, to be fair I think they should start putting start stop on buttons, not start stop off. And we've got anti-skid control off. Got the engine start here, gearbox, which gear you're in, front and rear parking, and we've also got headlamp wash. Bluetooth hands-free. If we just go into media there, it's flesh and I am born rise up to Barnes Courtney playing through my iPhone here, streaming from it. We've got a little menu switch on the right hand side here, and that flicks between driver assist, lap timer, vehicle status, telephone, audio and navigation. So if we go back to audio, there you go, it's showing what's on at the moment. Navigation, okay, that's showing you direction of travel, name of the road, telephone, select, so my phone there, same here, phone, voice control, which I never bother with. Again, I think that's something else that didn't need inventing, but it's on the car if you use it. Car, all your average miles per gallon, how far you've been, the time, average speed, and how much fuel you've got left in the tank before you need to fill up. Okay, I'll just show you how to set the Sat-Nav. Any screen, into nav, along the bottom here, several options: new destination, my tours, place of interest, view, media, setup, and new destination. And the bin men have chosen this precise moment to come. Okay, we'll go for city. Now, that will only take city. At the bottom here, there's a thing that says PTCD. That's postcode, abbreviated again. Massive space bar here, but postcode in that much and abbreviated. So we click postcode. It's gone on numbers, so we need to press letters. And we are Grosvenor Garage, Chorley Road, Watleydale, Preston, PR. Need to go back to numbers now. 5. Oh, we need a space. Space. Back 4. Right, sorry, I'll just do that again. So PR5, it's now showing there's no opportunities to put any more numbers in because it's greyed out. With 2-digit postcodes, what you have to do, go back into ABC, then press space, then go back to 1, 2, 3, and then continue 4. Back to ABC again, J, S. Grosvenor Garage, Chorley Road, Watleydale, Preston, PR5, 4JS, and then we click that. Shows you where it is, and we click start. That's it. It's not an intuitive.
Please make a U-turn.
It's not an intuitive system to use, but once you know about the 2-digit numbers, then it's easy enough. My phone is synced already, so what I'll do, I'll just forget this one. Golf DSG, disconnect, forget this device, forget device, Bluetooth on. Right, I'll just show you how to delete a mobile from the Bluetooth system. So into menu, you've got several different options here. Along till we go to phone, setup, you've got select telephone and Bluetooth, visibility, paired devices, Barry's iPhone, there's a bin symbol here, click that, delete. So that's it gone, there's nothing there. Okay, I'll just show you how to pair your mobile to the Bluetooth system in the VW Golf. First of all, we make sure that Bluetooth is on, like so. So Bluetooth's on, then to phone, then find telephone. Now it's already picked Golf DSG up here, but you're best off waiting for the car to pick your phone up, not your phone to pick the car up. There you go. Eventually, it's picked my phone up. So, hand-free telephone connecting to Barry's iPhone 10. Do you want to pair 519260, 519260 pair? And yes. I don't want it to allow my contacts to sync, but you will. I won't be using the car again, so don't allow. That's it connected. Now, one of the other good things with this car, if you go to your iTunes, the tune that's playing, if you have a look down here, there's a red triangle and some and 3 red circles. You see there Golf DSG. Now, if for any reason that's not ticked, all you need to do is just touch it. So back to that, play, and there you go. I got fire in my soul. Now, it's a real good system. The speakers are fantastic in here. The audio system's great. You'll be pleased with it. That's how to do it.